everyone and welcome back to a new video here on the new Byte. It's day 2 of EGX and I'm really excited what I'm gonna see today. There are lots of more games that I haven't played yet. For example, Days Gone, Anno 1800 and the Resident Evil 2 remaster. These 3 I definitely need to play and I'm looking forward to meet new people and hear more talks as well. So my day is booked. I'm really excited to see what's happening else, and I'm also gonna make my way to a pharmacy because I got a really bad headache. I'm wearing my glasses actually. For those who don't know, I have just a very slight worse eyesight than normal, and that causes me, when I look at screens for a longer time, to get headaches because my eyes are so strained. So yeah, today the glasses are back definitely, and I'm gonna get myself some painkillers. Alright, let's start with today and I'll see you later. Bye!
Next level. Next level.
The final game that I played at EGX Berlin was Anno 1800. Now, little pre-word, I was specifically instructed to say this is a very early bit of the game, a lot can change still until release, yeah, so you know that, and I was only allowed to capture 2 minutes of gameplay, so there's that. Other than that, I loved it, it's so great! You can have so many details in the game, you can see so far. The water is amazingly looking. Of course, also when you zoom in, you can see all the villagers interacting with each other. It's so fluid. The way they sort stuff is way greater now. So if you have, for example, a forest tree, you can plant trees all around very easily by just saying, okay, this house needs more working space, for example, I give them that. If you have a sheep farm, you can just very easily select the sheep farm, go into a submenu of that building and set up more places for sheep and so on. There's a blueprint system that you can see on the right now where I didn't have enough material, but I could set the building there, and once I had enough of that, there was an icon saying, hey, you can build me now, and I just built it straight away. It is so great. Here in this shot especially, you can see so many details happening in the game. It's very fluid, of course, as it should be in 2019 when the game will come out, and I just can really say this is so much better than a classic game. Because I only played Anno 1602 and Anno 1503. After that I didn't touch the series anymore, and what I see here now is really great and I want to go back there. I'm just upgrading some villagers here, for example, to the next level of society, and that's just it, maybe. I just gotta say, guys, I'm sorry for just having so small things to show you right now in these videos, but time is very limited, and especially here right now where it was specifically instructed to not show you any more than this 2-minute section. I try to fit in as much as I can. What I can say is Anno 1800 looks amazing, feels amazing, and I really liked it. Well, let's get back to the story. So, EGX Berlin 2018, the first time that the Eurogamer Expo has arrived in Germany. Usually it is only in Great Britain. The last one was actually the weekend prior in Birmingham. My thoughts about it is just very straightforward. It was a great event, and joining for the very first time this was happening was so worth it. Not many people were there, especially on Friday and Sunday, and admittedly, while there was not that much to see compared to a hugely insane Gamescom, EGX Berlin is going in the right direction to establish something new that is great for people that are living in the east side of Germany and maybe want to skip Gamescom overall and just want to wait until it's in their half of Germany, especially in the northern half. So I gotta say, yeah, EGX Berlin, great stuff that we've seen so far. A little weird that not many panels have been properly announced, especially, for example, on Twitter. They could shout out like every hour, okay, now we have this hall and this panel, and even online on the website, not all of them were listed. It was a little like chaotic, but overall, the event itself, the hosts were great, especially for the panels. The talks and topics were great, and of course the games that were there were amazing to play. A little sad sometimes how, for example, Kingdom Hearts 3 had only 6 stations to play, which on Saturday at least they would have needed like 12. Other than that, all the games that were there, especially PlayStation, of course, that was great. Scenes, for example, Sega there with Total War, and so many other games. Many people said like, I'm not interested in really many games because I've just played all of them at Gamescom, but those were press people, and I think for the average user, especially then, it's really great to have 2 different events happening at the same time, at least in the same year, and that just opens up so many more people that can now play these brand new titles before they will release, to get a hands-on and an impression of them. And especially for me, who was just a regular visitor this time, I did get a lot of joy out of this. Not only from having time to talk to some people after their panels, because they didn't have to rush away to get an appointment done for a new game. They were just really relaxed there, and this getting together was amazing also on Sunday evening when I had a community meeting with the Insert Moin, a podcast group in Germany here, and the fans. So yeah, I can say EGX Berlin 2018, that was a great event, and I can't wait to come back again in 2019.